Time now for business and a look at the markets. Asian stocks were treading water after US inflation numbers suggested tariffs are pushing prices higher. To make sense of it all, we can go to Jameel Ahmad, Chief Analyst at GTC. Good morning, Jameel. Global markets mixed. They're mixed. They're fueled by fears over US inflation, clearly enough.
The reaction has maybe been a little bit sensitive. We haven't had a steep sell-off, but it's been a negative overnight session nonetheless. And essentially what happened is we had US inflation monthly data yesterday. And although all of the readings came in line with what was expected, there was a month-on-month increase. And this seems to promote some sensitivity that we have an increase in inflation monthly, despite actually the tariffs haven't really been implemented fully yet. Again, we have another deadline, which is August the 1st. I think it's been a little bit overblown because, again, we haven't really had the tariffs that have been introduced yet. It's kind of like, to use a metaphor, if you'll keep digging into sand, maybe you'll find something as a reason, as towards why markets might fall on that standpoint. And now we're looking at what will come with the future tariff letters. We've had some letters. We've had some news overnight that President Trump will be unveiling his plans on the so-called other trading partners, which seems to have tariffs of about 10%. But maybe we are going to have now a little bit more sensitivity between now and the end of July based on whether these tariffs actually will or will not be introduced from August the 1st.
And meanwhile, Bitcoin has had a good week. It's hit another all-time high.
Not just a good week, it's been a historic week. The price of Bitcoin, if you compare it from now to 1 year ago, has actually pretty much doubled. And we've had Bitcoin prices above $120,000 this week. A couple of different reasons. We had a number of different shorts, which is basically selling options that got liquidated last week, which pushed prices higher. But also what's happened is this week, you're expecting to see some crypto regulation framework be pushed through the US administration. And again, one of the promises of the Trump pledge before he became president once again was to make America the crypto capital of the world. Some of the narrative around the legislation that's supposedly going to be proposed this week is positive, and this seems to have boosted sentiment even more. But yes, we have record highs for cryptocurrencies, and particularly Bitcoin. Bitcoin's never been above $120,000, but it did manage to meet that handle this week.
And what will investors be looking at for the rest of the week?
So we have UK inflation data. We're going to be watching this. That's later today. And over the next couple of days, we also have the start of the G20 finance meeting. So those are the two economic data events that we're going to be watching for the next couple of trading days.
Thank you very much for that, Jameel Ahmad, Chief Analyst at GTC. And it's time now for a look at the